back to my channel. Tonight on Saltiness Isn't Bliss, I will be making pesto chicken with bow tie noodles on the side. So I'm going to start with some boneless, skinless chicken tenderloins. I've already cut 2 of them up. I'm going to cut up the 3rd. So I'm just cutting them into bite-sized pieces. You can cut or slice them larger or smaller if you like. I use kitchen scissors because those go through them much quicker and faster. And I've also trimmed the fat off of them as well. So that takes care of that. Now I've got a 1-quart pot filled with water on the stove. I'm going to turn that on high. That's where my bow tie noodles are going to go. I've got 1 cup of noodles here I'm going to pour in. Over on this side of the stove, I've got a small pan that's got olive oil in it, 1 tablespoon, and a larger pan that has 1 tablespoon of canola oil in it. The chicken's going to go in the canola oil, the veggies are going to go in the olive oil. I've got some broccolini here, which is a sweeter, milder hybrid of broccoli. So I'm going to put the olive oil at medium-high and the regular oil at medium. And give those a moment to heat up, and I'll be right back to show you the food going. Welcome back. Our pans are heating up. Again, olive oil, canola oil, and just water and noodles in this one. When you put that oil in there, 1 tablespoon in each, I just kind of like to take the pan and do this circular motion that kind of spreads the oil out nice and even in there. As the oil heats up, it will thin out, so it will be even easier to spread in there as well. So now I am going to put my chicken right into this pan. I'm going to keep it at medium for now. I don't want that splattering all over the place. So I'm going to just keep it there and see how that starts cooking up. And then I'm going to put my broccolini right into my olive oil. You can hear a little sizzle on that one. And my noodles are just starting to boil, so I'll be right back in a moment to give you an update. Okay, so we've got a real nice gentle boil going on our noodles here. Those do need to cook a little bit longer. I've turned them down to medium-low. Our broccoli is crisping up real nice over here. I've got that on medium-high. You just want to let that keep cooking while the chicken cooks. And then coming over here to the chicken, which is on medium, that's just got a real nice cook going, and the pink is all starting to disappear. So as soon as the pink is all gone, that's when we will move on to combining everything into one pot and show you the next step in our delicious dinner. Our food is all in the final stages here, so the broccolini I've moved off the burner. I'm just gonna let that set for a moment before I add it in. My chicken has a very nice golden brown color to it. That's exactly how I wanted it for when I add everything else in there. My noodles, which I'm now going to turn off, are al dente or just a little bit beyond al dente. So I am going to strain those out. Like I said before, if you don't have a strainer on hand, you can always just use the lid to the pot to strain it. One that's stuck in there. Give that a little shake. And then these noodles are going to go right in the skillet with the chicken. I'm going to add my broccolini in there. And now I'm going to give everything a real good stir. That pan is going to sizzle in the background. Okay, so I've got everything nice and blended. I've got my burner on low because everything is cooked at this point. I just want to heat it up and get all the delicious flavors blended together. I'm going to add in my pesto now. So this is basil pesto. You do want to be careful. This is where all your salt is. So the more you add in, the more salt you're adding to your dish. So I'm going to start with just a teaspoon. Now I'll go 2 teaspoons. Mix that in and see where I'm at. I'm hoping that'll be enough. I just want a nice light coat on there, and I don't want to add too much salt because everything else in this dish is very healthy. But that pesto just really seals the deal. And it adds that nice color in there too. So there we go. Our chicken pesto bow tie noodle dish is all done here. So now I'm just going to add some thinly shredded Parmesan cheese. Any cheese you like will be fine. Grated Parmesan will be fine. Just going to put a real light coat on there because once again, like all the other good stuff, the cheese adds more salt into the dish. And I'm just going to let that sit a moment, and I'm going to give it a good stir, and then I will put it on a plate and show you. The burner is off now. I'm going to give this a nice good stir. Mix all that cheese into there. Serve it up on a plate. Some good smells coming off of this dish. There we have it. Pesto chicken with bow tie noodles. I said on the side earlier, I meant all together. Bow tie noodles in the skillet or in the dish. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for spending some time with me. Another delicious dinner in the books, and I will see you next time.